Welcome to this slow flow hatha yoga class in honor of International Women's Day. As you move through the practice, if anything that I offer doesn't feel right in your body, please move out of the pose a little bit. See if you can come back in with a little more gentleness. If that doesn't feel right with you, just drop it all together and you can just wait in child's pose if you like. Big toes together, knees apart, drop back and drop your forehead down. Reconnect with your breath. So I want to invite you to begin in seated pose today. If you have a block for your practice or a sturdy pillow, that could be helpful. Otherwise, it's just fine if you don't. Let's find a seat. Sit up tall and take your hands to your knees. Draw your shoulders up, back, and down. Take your chin down slightly. Either soften your eyes or close them. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth and just let it go. Allow yourself to land on your mat. Breathing softly in and out through your nose now. Allowing yourself to arrive in your practice. Noticing your breath and how it feels in your body. Is it choppy? Is it labored? And can you just bring some softness to that breath? Breathing in and out evenly. Notice where there's any tension you might be holding in your eyes, your ears, your shoulders, or your jaw, and see if you can soften there. As I was preparing for this International Women's Day practice, it made me think about how we honor ourselves in the everyday. Are we able to speak to how we feel and feel equal to equality with men, where we can speak up and we are heard? Are our counterparts of other women being acknowledged in the world around us? Well, we've come a long way with equality in gender roles. We still have more work to do, and the best thing that we can do is honor ourselves, find our voice, speak up, and learn to feel comfortable and forward with this, and that we are equal to men as well. Let's take a deep breath in and fill up the space. Exhale slower out your nose. 2 more deep breaths like that. Last deep breath here. Blinking your eyes open, maybe sharing a smile with me. And now dropping one ear to one shoulder, giving it a little wiggle, maybe touching your hand to your other shoulder. See if you can relax that other shoulder down. Acknowledging what you feel and bringing some softness into that opposite shoulder. Draw your head up and drop your ear to the other side. Maybe you want to look up or down or forward. Might help to release any tension through that opposite neck and shoulder. You can take your hand over if you'd like. Drop the hand down and bring your head up. Let's draw our shoulders up, back, and down. Taking some nice circles there. Feeling into those shoulders and opening up our heart. And the other way. And now on your next exhale, leaning forward over to one side, and inhale, rounding back, coming forward, nice little Sufi circle, helping to open up the lower back, get some circulation through the hips and the spine. One more here. Back to center, inhale tall. Exhale, hinge forward, and let's come over to the opposite direction. Inhale back, circle around. 2 more circles like this. And coming back to center, drawing up and taking your feet apart, pressing into your seat, sitting up tall and turning your toes up. And from here, inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, take your left hand to the mat and take a side bend to the left. Reach for that top hand to get a nice stretch to the right side body. Relax the ear down. Inhale here and exhale it out. Inhale, reach up, look up, press into your seat, reach through your fingers and exhale. Take your right hand down and side bend to the other side. Breathing in and out slowly, becoming aware of your breath. Inhale, come on up and drop your left hand back and sweep your right hand behind you. Stretch through that upper arm and that chest, and exhale, sweep the hands forward in front of you. Take your right hand behind you and reach up. Getting a nice stretch through the front body and just feeling a little bit of flow here. Side to side, allowing the body to just stretch out, find some softness, feeling open, feeling that feminine energy. Last one to the right. Today I'll be using some of the Sanskrit words because they have meaning behind the physical poses, and so they will bring that energy into our practice as well. So now draw your knees together, turn so that you're aligned with your mat, and we'll come into boat pose or Navasana. Press through your feet and balance on your sitting bone and your tailbone. Reach forward, Navasana, the center of our being, connecting deeply to ourselves, to our intuition, and to our strength. Let's inhale and lower our back down a little bit. And exhale, reaching back up. This time, inhale, coming back and extend your right leg out. It can lay on the mat or hold it up, rolling down maybe a little further. And exhale, let's roll it up, bend that right leg back, sit up tall. Inhale, extend the left back leg and roll it back. And come on up to center. Clasping on below your knees, sit up nice and tall, shine your heart. And this time, extending the legs out, let's just roll down and take the biggest stretch we've taken all day. Reach over your head, wiggle your fingers and your toes, and take this nice little stretch here. Draw your knees into your chest. Take your hands below your knees and just circle those knees, stretching out the lower back, getting in some movement, and taking that the other way. And now draw your knees into your chest and just start to rock up, bringing your chin into your chest to support your neck, and come all the way up. And now you can come right through, sweeping your legs behind you, coming onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide, knees are under your hips. And let's find a couple cat-cows here. Inhale, arch, shine your heart forward. Exhale, chin to chest round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Stretching out those core muscles, working hard in that Navasana. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, flat back. Turn under your toes, send your hips back, and on your next exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Press into those fingers, align ears with arms, and let's drop one heel and the other, taking some organic movement here, maybe twisting, maybe finding stillness, whatever you need. Stretch it out. Soft neck. Deep breath in, slow breath out. One more breath here. Looking forward and strolling forward to the top of your mat. Parallel your feet underneath your hips. Fingertips can come to the earth. Bend your knees, rest your belly into your thighs, and just relax it all down, letting it go of any tension you might be holding, giving a little wiggle, letting this feel good. Inhale slowly. Exhale it all out. One more breath here. And inhale, bend your knees more and start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Standing up tall, reaching your head to the sky, reaching up, looking up. And exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Tadasana. Press into your feet. Reach the top of your head. Relax your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in for courage and a deep breath out for letting go of any self-doubt. And remember, you are worthy, strong, enough, just as you are. And taking that one more time. Inhale, courage. Exhale, self-doubt. You are worthy and strong enough, just as you are. And let's send that out to the universe. Arms come to the side, look up, exhale, draw hands down through center, forward fold. Hands to your shins, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat, step back right. Drop your back knee down, untuck your toe. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky, stacking shoulders over hips. Squeeze through the inner thighs to stabilize in the pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw the elbows down, open the heart, and exhale, lean forward, sweep forward. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, take those elbows down, reach it forward and up. Exhale, hold, cactus arms. Allow that heart to open, feeling that feminine energy, that beautiful energy to share with the world. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep your hands down to the mat and bring your left hand on the inside of your right leg, of your left leg. Walk your left leg out to the left side of your mat. An option to use a block here to lift yourself up and let that knee fall out to the side, or it's just fine upright on the edge of your mat. Press into your hands on the block and shine your heart forward. From here, take a little rock, finding that soft edge. Breathing here. Uttan Pristasana, lizard pose. And draw your hips back. Take that leg back. Setting your block off to the side if you used one. Come into a plank pose. Option to lift your knees or not. Draw your belly button to your spine. Lower down ever so slowly. Press into the tops of your feet and your hips. Lighten your hands. Lightening up the back of your body and shine your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press to table. Turn under toes. Exhale to downward dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Look forward, stroll, step, or hop
to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Roll up one bone at a time. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Tadasana. Press through your feet. Reach to the top of your head. Inhale, courage. Exhale, self-doubt. Let's take that all on the other side. Inhale, reach up, look up. Take your hands to the sides, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back left, hands on the mat. Drop your back knee. Untuck your back toe. Inhale, sweep up, lift up, nice and long. Reach to those fingers to wake up the muscles around the arms. And inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, lean forward, sweep forward, lift the arms up again. Inhale, open up the heart, cactus arms. Exhale with fluidity, moving through this. Exhale, cactus and hold for stability. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Draw the belly button in. Find some softness here. Low lunge. Inhale, sweep up, look forward, and exhale. Take your hands to your right hand on the inside of your right leg and heel toe your right foot out to the edge of your mat. Take your block if you like, lizard lunge. Let the hips slide forward. Option to let the knee come out to the side, the right knee. Press into the block, shine the heart, connect with your breath. Finding that edge in the pose. And turning up under your back toe, power up through your back leg. Take a little rock, step forward, taking your left foot to the edge of your mat, removing your block, forward fold, releasing it all down. Recalibrating your breath here. And drawing your heels in and turning your toes out. Exhale, dropping the hips down to the mat. Taking elbows to the inside of the knees for support and shining the heart forward. If this feels like a lot, you can bring your hips up and be right here, or you can take your block and set it onto a medium setting or wherever works best for you so that you can lift up out of those hips, breathe and allow those hips to just release and open up, letting go of any tension you might be holding there. Malasana, squat pose. Breathing in, exhaling out through the nose. Last breath here. Taking your hands to the mat, coming forward, lifting up your hips, removing your block if you had one. Stepping forward, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, rolling up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your sides, Tadasana. Ground strongly through the feet. Reach the top of the head. So much possibility. One more breath here. Take your hands to your hips and step back with your right foot. Turn to the back of your mat. Heels in and toes out. Let's sweep our arms up to the sky, stretching and expanding here. And exhale, drawing the elbows down, the knees bending, being sent in the direction of the second toes. Goddess pose here.
Utkatta Konasana. Draw the tailbone under, belly button drawn in. Inhale, expand, take up space. Exhale, down. Opening up to this feminine energy. Open the heart, open the hips. Inhale up, expand. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, take your hands to your hips, square your toes to each other, taking the feet maybe a little bit farther apart. Take the hips back and hinge forward, flat back. Release it all down, letting your hands come down to the mat, giving a little wiggle here, getting upside down. Hands to your hips, inhale, flat back, come on up. And heel toe your feet together. Roll your shoulders back, standing tall in mountain pose. Let's come into a single leg tuck. Draw up your left knee, press into your right foot, draw your knee up and clasp. Turn up the toe of your left foot, find a focal point in front of you. Inhale, open up the leg, expand through the hand. Connect with your breath, press into the big toe mound for balance. And from here, release that bent leg, either coming to the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Press the foot into the leg, sweep the arms up, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up again, Virksasana. Exhale, knee comes forward, stepping down, shaking it out. Lots of work through that base right leg. Finding balance on your left leg. Lift up your right knee, find a focal point. Inhale, draw up the knee, clasp, stand up tall. Find your balance. Every day, balance is different. Honoring whatever shows up. You are enough just as you are. And let's release the left hand, draw the knee to the side, the right knee, and expand the left arm out. Reconnect with your breath. Stand tall in your power, balancing here. Releasing that right foot down to the calf, inner thigh, or to the ankle. Reach up with your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe here. Draw that knee to center, step down, shake it out. Nice work. And let's come to the top of our mat. Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, take your hands to the mat, bend your knees. Come onto your seat and extend your legs out. Taking the legs just apart a little bit, drawing your right leg into your left leg. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, take the left hand across to the right leg. Look over your right shoulder, getting in a twist. Letting go of any of the residual square poses that we did. Just recalibrating the spine and the breath. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Last breath here. Inhale, sweep up with your arms. Exhale, take them down. Let's take that on the other side. Drawing the left leg into the right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, left hand back, right arm across. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist, looking over the left side. When I think of feminine energy and wanting to be that person to lean into who we truly are and speaking up and feeling equal, there was a time where I found it very difficult to, first of all, even know who I was. So much happens. You maybe get married and have a family, or you have a job, or you've been rattled, and it's like, who am I? And am I enough? And you know what? You are enough. Find that person you can trust and you can talk to about these things, and let your deepest interests and thoughts to come out and share and talk about these things. This is how we discover who we are and we find our voices, and so that we can share them with the world. But we start in these trusted places where we feel good. And when we can do that, we can get to this place where we find our confidence to share our feminine qualities. And we come and we share with all genders so that we can feel our voices heard and be a part of that. I hope you can make time for that. Let's inhale, sweep up our arms, come back to center. Extend your legs out, line up with your mat, and let's just roll down one bone at a time. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, tuck your knees in. Rock side to side, drawing those knees up, making circles, and the other way. Bringing your arms to a T and then dropping your knees over to one side and looking in the opposite direction. Heavy down, finding some comfort here, trying to make any adjustments you need to allow the body to release and open. One more breath here. Draw those knees back up to center. Take them over to the other side. Turning the head in the opposite direction if that feels okay for you. Maybe closing your eyes, reconnecting with your breath to this present moment. And drawing back to center. Extending your legs long out to the edges of your mat. Maybe your arms stay nice and wide, or you can bring them down by your sides, turning up your palms in this gesture of openness to receive, to release, to allow. Drawing your shoulders down your back, getting comfortable here. And now just a final sharing, and then I will leave you to close your practice in rest. But in the words of Gloria Steinem, who was an advocate of gender equality, she had to say, the story of women's struggles for equality belongs to no one single feminist, nor to any one organization, but to the collective efforts of all who care about human rights. So remember, your voice matters. You are important. Inhale, courage. Exhale, doubt. And remember, you are worthy, strong, and enough, just as you are. Leaving you now to close your practice on your own, staying as long as you need. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.